Okay, the next example, we have a graph that looks like this. Okay, now what you need to realize, there's actually an arrow here and there's an arrow here. The graph doesn't stop. And we want to know where the graph is increasing, where it's decreasing, and where it's constant. Okay. Best way to do that, remember, increasing, decreasing, and constant are always answered in terms of x. So, this part of the graph is increasing. I'm going to draw a little broken vertical line there to indicate where it's changing what it's doing. Now it's decreasing. Then I'm going to draw another little broken vertical line there. Remember, increasing, decreasing, constant is answered in terms of x. And vertical lines are x equals, so I'm just kind of sectioning it off. Okay, the graph is constant here, so I'm going to draw another little vertical line there. The graph is increasing here. Okay, I'm going to draw another vertical line there. And then the graph is just taking off from that point. Okay? So, the graph is increasing from, now remember, we're walking on the x-axis, we're coming from negative infinity, so that's way out here somewhere. We're coming from negative infinity to this value, which looks like negative 6. Okay? That vertical line is the line x equals negative 6. So that helps us determine where the first increasing region is. So we write negative infinity to negative 6, no bracket, never a bracket on increasing, decreasing, or constant. Now, it's decreasing here. Well, if I scan from left to right, my scan goes from, let's look, from negative 6 to negative 4. So it's decreasing over the interval from negative 6 to negative 4. Again, no bracket. It's constant. Again, when I do my vertical scan, I'm going from what? Negative 4 to negative 1 on the x-axis. So it's constant between negative 4 and negative 1. Now, this little piece right here is increasing, and notice the two vertical lines that's in between. It would be in between the line x equals negative 1 and x equals 0. Right? The y-axis is always x equals 0. So you're going from the line, very important to remember, x is negative 1, and in this case, this is x is 0. So it's increasing again. So we put a union between negative 1 and 0. That's our next interval of increasing. And from this point on out, and this point, remember this x value, pay attention, this x value is 0. From 0 to infinity, the graph is constant. So we write union 0 to infinity. So a very good way to do these problems is to remember that what you're really doing is you're breaking the graph up into vertical scans, little vertical pieces, and you're paying attention to those x values of where the line started and stopped as to where your scan started and stopped. And remember, this direction came from negative infinity, this one's going to positive infinity. That's how you always answer increasing, decreasing, constant. And there's never a bracket on any of these. And we're done.